I'm Jamel Crothers. My final lottery pick team that I'm going to talk about today, which is the Golden State Warriors. They had the 14th pick in the NBA draft. They had so many opportunities and so many good power forwards to choose from. Let's see. Murray Spates, J.J. Hickson, Ryan Anderson, Costa Koufos. Guys that can, pretty much score down low and run the floor a little bit. I mean, Murray Spates has to work on his conditioning and, get more, stronger as far as his conditioning goes. But they didn't go in either of those guys. Are you kidding me? You went with Anthony Randolph? Oh, goodness, man. Didn't you guys learn from last year after trading for Brandon Wright that, skinny guys in the NBA are just not going to work unless you put on some weight? Unless you're, strong and unless you've got, the tenacity to play a power forward position like Chris Bosh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Anthony Randolph is barely busting 200 pounds. They say he's 197. I wouldn't believe it if he stood next to me. I think he'd probably weigh 190, but I digress. You guys had a chance to get one of those power forwards that I just named in Spades, Hickson, Ryan Anderson, and Costa Koufos, and you didn't. If you'd have got Costa Koufos, Lord knows how great you guys would have been. Been able to run the floor, get some easy baskets, Costa Koufos under the basket. Andre Beatrice alongside of him would have been great. I mean, two seven-footers in the lineup for next season, that'd have been great. But you have to sit and work with Anthony Randolph and develop him and get him to at least 220 before the NBA season starts, or else he's just going to get knocked around to the floor. Anthony Randolph, I'm glad that you sat last night and talked to Stephen A. Smith and said, oh yeah, I held my own in college and I guarded the toughest guys on the other teams. Oh no, this is a totally different game. I'm going to tell you right now, Amari Stoudemire will obliterate you. He will put you on the floor and make you a slam poster next season if you even think that you're going to be able to guard a guy like him. Tim Duncan, he'll just embarrass you in the post and just back you down and just throw hook shots on you and slam the ball in your face. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. Chris Bosh will probably even embarrass you with his speed, and he'll probably just get around you and take layups on you all day. I'm telling you right now, Carlos Boozer, that guy will just sit in the box and wait for Darren Williams to pass the ball right to him, and he'll just put an easy layup right up over you. And he'll use his left hand at that. Golden State, Chris Mullin, I don't know what happened, what you did. Maybe you slipped up and fell on your head last night before the NBA draft. But guess what? You've had two busts in forwards in the past 2 seasons. You have Patrick O'Brien, a 7-foot center that's been a bust. He hasn't even stepped on a court in the NBA yet. And then you've got Brandon Wright that sat in at Don Nelson's bench last season. I don't know what to tell you. But your only good opportunity that you guys did take, which was in the second round at the 49th pick, you went for Richard Hendricks, 6'8" power forward from Alabama. He does have some improving to do, and that's good that you guys did get him because he is a pretty good rebounder. But other than that, Golden State, disgusted. I'm just as disgusted with you guys as I am with the New York Knicks right now. You know what? I'm not throwing you guys under the bus. I'd love to give you a big fat F, but you know what? I'm just a nice guy, and I don't like giving Fs to NBA teams because you know what? They do draft players for a reason. But I love to sit with you, Chris Mullin, and wonder what's going through your mind right now. D+. D+ because guess what? You guys got Richard Hendricks, and he does have a chance to be a pretty good, solid role player in the NBA, and that's the reason why I'm not giving you an F. That's my report on the Golden State Warriors. I'm Jamel Crothers.